What's up, people? It's that time of the month yet again, and I'm going to be reviewing Jojolion Chapter 56. Now, this chapter mostly revolved around Joshu and this weird adventure that he just went on. And right off the bat, I'm thinking Sugar Mountain, I think that's what it was in Part 7, where Johnny and Gyro kept getting, well, they were given all of these things, but they just needed to spend them before the day was up. And in this case, Joshu just keeps getting all of this money, even when he spends that money. So I feel like that is the fundamental difference, and it'll have to be dealt with in a much different way. But that's what I'm reminded of right off the bat. But this chapter just gave us a lot more on Joshu's character. He's kind of the stereotypical NEET in a sense. He is in college, he doesn't have a job, he begs for money from his dad, he's really big into idols, stuff like that. And his whole day begins, like this weird fucking day with money begins when he picks up this one wallet from someone that dropped it. So I'm thinking that maybe that guy that was at the idol convention thing, whatever it is that Joshu went to when he found that wallet, maybe the stand user, or maybe Iraqi will pull a fast one on us with some other crazy stuff. But right now I'm thinking that that guy was the stand user. But yeah, we just see how he reacts to getting all of this money. At first, he's just going crazy. He's buying all these things, an expensive watch, 9 movie tickets, and just all this stuff. And he just keeps getting more. So I'm still wondering how it's going to be resolved. Will he just need to find the user and kill him? Will he need to find a way to deal with the money in like just a different fashion, perhaps donating to charity or something like that? I'm not too sure at the moment. Maybe he'll need to meet the Milagro Man, if that's what he was called. Or maybe the Milagro Man is just some kind of myth. We've really yet to see. This was mostly a setup chapter for events to come next month, probably. But I'm really looking forward to getting more on Joshu's character and seeing some development, because we did see some of his stand in action as well. And his stand stuff is always a bit confusing, but it's a really interesting concept. We haven't seen it in a while. But basically, he just attaches nuts and bolts to things, and then from there, he can just take apart people's bodies with it, but they still function separately. Just all wacky stuff. Hopefully we just get a full-on fight with him. I think that'd be really interesting to see how that plays out. But as is with most JoJo chapters, we also got some pretty nice comedy in there as well. I thought the initial conversation with Joshu and Norisuke was pretty funny as well. It was like, when are you gonna fucking get a job? He's like, dude, don't worry about it. You're gonna give me the money, right? And he just reaches for his wallet like some kind of broken father. Throwing the peanuts into the chick's cleavage. Classic move. Buys the golden champagne for them and everything. Just the whole thing with the idol and how he still holds Yasuo in a higher regard than the idol. He's like, oh yeah, the fingers were smooth and all that weird idol shit, but doesn't hold a candle to Yasuo. I think Joshu's pretty hysterical, honestly. Like, he's a fucking douchebag, and as a person, I probably wouldn't like him at all, but he's very entertaining to see. And again, that's why I hope that he gets more development, so he could be a bit more of a likable character, or we see a bit more as to why he's the way he is. But yeah, there's not a whole lot you can say other than speculation on who the Milagro Man is, where this stand is coming from, how to beat it, stuff like that. So what do you guys think about all that? When did he get afflicted with this ability? How could they possibly go about stopping this? Things like that. Let me know below. I can't really think of much else to say. Hopefully next month will be nutty, and I'll see you all then.